Came alive. At the same time, I planned my soul got bad. Literally, I would live lonely inside on the physical side. All my miracles died. 2012, guess that plan didn't go well. Out my shell, still I'm living it. Yeah, it was written from God. It was gifted to give you a story that ain't hard to tell. 2013, far from a preteen, but it seems that I can chase my dreams, making anything that the world has not seen or heard. Moving words like verbs, curves. 2014, when I turned 19, singing R.I.P.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. It's the home opener of this new season between the Kansas City Royals and the White Sox. Folks around here in high spirits. Matt Vasgersian with you on a day that's been circled on their calendars since about midwinter. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
You know, I always think pitching and defense are the keys to success in the long run. So as the season gets started, it's going to be really important for this pitching staff to set a good tone. If they can get off on a good foot, it will do a lot for the confidence of the entire ball club.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Lance Lynn gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
This ball will be chopped foul.
First pitch, 3-10.
The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Fellas, these White Sox, as they enter play today, it's official now. They will not go 162-0 as they were handed their first loss of the season last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I don't think yesterday's loss should be a focus on this team whatsoever. I think they showered that one off. They had a big winning streak coming into their last game. Dropped that one, but let's see if they start another winning streak today.
A chance now for a look at the Royals starting lineup. Dero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt, and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
With Merrifield next to bat. As he'll take a look at ball 1. In his career against this pitcher, he's got 2 hits in 16 tries. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. Ball 2 now.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Now with the base is empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And this one is gone, a home run. A solo shot here for Whit Merrifield. Second home run early in the year, and the Royals are on the board first. It's 1-0.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly. Just like that, they take the lead.
1 ball, no strikes the count. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1.
Hey, after that extra base hit, things could go awry. He didn't. He battled right back in his zone with a nice executed pitch.
Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, 1-2 now.
There's the heavy sinker right there. And what makes that pitch so difficult to hit is not only does it change eye levels, it actually...
But we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. But they're off to a good start as they pick. Now at the plate is Tim Anderson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the White Sox, the shortstop, Tim
Pitch out of the way. These Kansas City Royals entering play this afternoon, guys. Been a fairly decent start to the year. 3-2 in their first 5.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game. They scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
Batting second, the third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
So here's Yoan Moncada. Fouled away. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And the tying run is in to score all the way from first. It's 1-1.
Yeah, it's always nice to get a run right back after you've given one up to the guys in the other dugout. So he squares this thing up really well to drive in a run and ties us up at 1.
So here's Jose Abreu as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. This is fought off foul over to the right side. It's a ball and a strike. Swinging a soft liner, but an easy play there at first as that becomes the first out of the inning.
Batting fourth.
Time now to check the starting lineup card for the CLE Sox in this one. Mark DeRosa, what's the key to them starting out 1-0 here at home?
Taking a look at this lineup, they're going to have to work the count. That's the key to success right here. They have to find a way to drive this guy's pitch count up and get into that bullpen as quick as possible.
Stepping in now, Eloy Jimenez, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Hit the other way out toward right field. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right. So he's 90 feet away now with 2 men gone. So to the plate is the White Sox DH, Yasmani Grandal. And the White Sox looking for more here in the game's opening frame. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Lifetime versus this arm. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Swing and a miss on the sinker, a ball and a strike.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
2-1 to count. 2-1, here it is. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. Benintendi retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. Hunter Dozier digging in now. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game.
The third baseman, Hunter Dozier.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Liner in there for a base hit.
Batting 7th, the designated hitter, Ryan McBroom.
At the plate, Ryan McBroom. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. To second for 1, but 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
Batting 8th, the catcher, number 13, Salvador.
Digging in now for Kansas City, Salvador Perez. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. And he misses again, 2-0.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning. Because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate. And that usually means damage done.
3-0 to him now. This is foul right side. The 3-1 hit in the air down the right field line.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The next 3-2. Perez will lay off, and he'll reach. It's ball 4. 2 on, 2 out, and into bat next the speedy Gerard Dyson. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. A ball and a strike. McBroom over at second. Perez at first. 2 out in the inning. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. One and 2. Here it is. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2.
Now 2-2, 2 on, 2 out. This is when you have to make it.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Royals strand a pair. We'll go to the bottom of the second. So stepping in is Zach Collins. Comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. 0-1 the count. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
And that's ball 3 now as it just misses below the zone. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Smoke toward the hole. Oh, behind the bat. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first. Next, it'll be Leury Garcia. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch of the AB now. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Runners on first with one down. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Ball three.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
The 3-1 pitch.
Down. 3-2.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Benintendi is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Batting up.
So now here is Nick Madrigal. His prior history versus this arm. He's got a 3-for-5 line. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Lifted in the air out to center field. Dyson gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. White Sox leave one. We play 2 full. So the Royals batting order turns over and set to go. Adalberto Mondesi 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here.
Now batting, the left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
First things first, here's a throw over, and the runner back safely. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Two balls and no strikes to the Kansas City left fielder.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
And he just manages to get his hand in. Two and one now.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Now a cut fastball that almost had a little too much cut as it nearly ran in and got him. And he likely had ball 4 that time, but couldn't hold back on the swing, so that moves the count to 3-2 now. Now the payoff pitch home. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Eaton will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
The batter number 50, second baseman.
1 out, runner at first, and that'll bring up the second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that 2-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Skied into straightaway right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? In is Jorge Soler. Struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
The 2-0 pitch. Mondesi at third with 2 away. Swinging away and maybe a bit too anxious there. Still ahead in the count, 3-1. Can't keep that one fair either, and now the count is full. He's set. The 3-2. High and deep down the left field line. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Now batting.
So next to hit is Hunter Dozier. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Ready with the 0-1. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
He's got it. On to first, and the Royals can't cash in as the inning is over. Royals strand a pair. After 2.5, it remains a 1-1 ball game. Bottom of the third now, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Tim Anderson.
The shortstop, Tim Anderson.
Here's the first pitch to him.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Counts a ball and 2 strikes to the White Sox shortstop. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And the White Sox get something going here. It's a leadoff double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. No one out with a runner at second. And he fouls this one off. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Stepping in next, Jose Abreu hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Ball and a strike now to Jose Abreu. Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
Eloy Jimenez stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
That evens it up. 1-1. Anderson stands at second with 2 gone. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Here comes the 1-2. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full. 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Grounded up the first baseline. Throw in time, and the side is retired. A man left for the White Sox. Through 3 complete, all tied 1 apiece. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report. Now to the plate, Carlos Santana. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. And it's fouled away. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Into the box, Ryan McBroom has will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hit back toward the mound. Anderson brings it in. A jumping catch at second for 1. To Abreu for the big double play. Digging in next, Salvador Perez worked a walk in his first plate appearance. Now the pitch.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Salvador Perez behind in the count, 0-2. 0-2, here it comes.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
He went with the off-speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
The 2-2 one more time. Is laid off and the count runs full. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Fouled off. Payoff pitch one more time. Hit hard towards center. That gets down and he's got himself a base hit. So on a full count pitch, he's able to get on base and keep the inning going.
Boy, talking about making a pitcher work, D-Row. 8 pitch at bat finally leads off to a base hit.
I got to be honest with you. After the 7th pitch, you start to get in auto swing mode. He could have thrown the rosin bag and he would have took a hack at it. So hats off to him, not only battling for 8 pitches, but getting a result.
Fouled away. And another foul ball. Here's another 0-2. And this one's in the dirt. The tag, and he is safe on a very close play at the bag.
And things have really unraveled on him in a hurry. He gives up a 2-out single, then he throws a wild pitch to put him into scoring position. He basically just threw it.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Kansas City. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. Welcome back to the South Side as we check in with Heidi. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And that'll bring up Yasmani Grandal.
The designated hitter.
Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
And he lays off for ball 1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Here comes the 1-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Zach Collins will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Lined hard toward right center. But this will hang up long enough for the center fielder to run under it as he makes the play for the second out.
The right fielder,
and now in the box, Adam Eaton. First pitch of the AB now. The windup and the 0-1. Too high. 1-2. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Merrifield brings it in over to first, and that retires the side. So they breeze through. Stepping in once again is Adalberto Mondesi. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much just disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
So next to the plate for the Royals, Andrew Benintendi. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch on the way. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another 1-2 delivery. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Swing and a liner. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts. Some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
With Merrifield next to hit, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Benintendi, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. 1-1 the count. Base hit, line drive into the corner. And he is in there.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so he got the changeup. He was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
In now, Jorge Soler, as he'll take a look at a curveball that drops in there on the outer half. It's strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Well, now the skipper decides to bring the corners in here. Let's see if it pays off. The 0-1 on its way.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
2-2 to Jorge Soler. The 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Now a swing as he stays alive as this is fouled back right off the catcher's arm. The next 3-2. hit on the ground out to short.
Anderson scoops it up.
Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Really good job of putting the ball in play right there. Even though it wasn't a base hit, it does bring the go-ahead run for his team.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and that'll bring up Hunter Dozier. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. And the runner's breaking for third. Pitch is high. The throw. And he will be nailed at third on a questionable decision, to say the least, and the inning is over. Royals settle for just the 1. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Royals are on top 2-1.
To sacrifice myself where I can take that
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Leury Garcia. No balls and 1 strike.
Garcia.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a liner. But he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
The batter, number 1.
So 1 out and nobody aboard. And that'll bring up Nick Madrigal. Now here's the first offering.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And that'll split the gap, as it should be extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Now here's the first offering. Tim Anderson is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. And there's ball 1. To 1-2 now. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Soler is there. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. Stepping up is Yoan Moncada. Potential tying run for him at third base.
Moncada.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. 2 balls and no strikes. The count to Yoan Moncada.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
The set and the 2-0. He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. And a tie the ball game as the run scores, evening things at 2. And the throw in gets away from him.
Looked like the outfielder might have thought that was just going to be a long fly out. I know I did too, but it carries farther than anybody thought, and all the way off the wall. And by the time he realizes it, it's too late, and he's got a clutch RBI triple.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Ready with the 1-0. Lifted down the line in left. Here's the 1-1. Swung on and missed. That's strike two.
1 and 2.
And that misses 2-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Moncada on third with 2 out. This is skied out toward right. Soler's after it, and he brings it down to end the inning as the go-ahead run is left stranded. One for the Sox in the inning on this RBI. New inning set to get underway, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Hunter Dozier. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Hit back up the middle. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Next to stand in is Carlos Santana. It was a base hit last time up. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And through 5 1/3, already coming up on 100 pitches here.
Yeah, Matty V, this pitch count continues to go up, 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 near 100 pitches here. He's not even through the 6th inning, and Mark DeRosa, this is right where you'd like to have a pitcher like this guy.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of stress pitches for him, you know. Usually you can throw 100 pitches, and if you're not taxed and there's not people and runners in scoring position, you could be all right. But he's had to grind this one.
And quickly, there are 2 away. So here's the Royals DH, Ryan McBroom, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike.
And when a guy starts leaving the curveball up, that's a sign he's beginning to tire a little bit out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitch, or he's going to start getting hurt.
1-1 the count now. Here it comes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat, as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner. Next to dig in, Salvador Perez. He steps in on off a base hit in his last at bat. From the belt, the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics.
Here comes Tony La Russa out of his foxhole at the end of the dugout, and he'll motion for the bullpen. That's going to be all for Lance Lynn. So he'll leave with a couple of runners aboard that are his responsibility, meaning he'd be happy to get out of here with a no decision. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Gerard Dyson stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
Well, the Royals have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
The set and the 1-1.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Ready with the 2-1. He stays alive, still 2-2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. Adalberto Mondesi would be next. And it's fouled away. Here's the payoff pitch. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Adalberto Mondesi, one of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away. Oh, this one bounces off the pitcher. Safe at first. A good effort to recover there, and he almost made the play, but that's a base hit. And looked like he really left himself open after he released, and this ball came back and got him pretty good. And without speculating, ready with the 0-1. And that misses 1-1. Swing and a little tapper. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. That one misses, and I think a ballpark full of umpires disagrees. It's 2-2. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball. Leading off the inning, it'll be Eloy Jimenez, and they could use a spark from him here. Fouled off.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now the pitch. Fouled away. Full count now, 3-2. Yasmani Grandal is on deck. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And up next, the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Line drive base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now. Absolutely scorched that base hit. Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up. Now here comes the Royal skipper up the stairs on his way to the mound, and he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So as he departs, his fate is still up in the air. He could stand to win it. He could get a no decision. He could even be on the hook for the loss if both runners come around to score. Zach Collins is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And this is high, a ball and a strike. From the belt, kicks and deals. And it's 1-2.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with 1 away now. Striding in is Adam Eaton, trying to bring in the tying run from third here. From the stretch. No balls and a strike to count. A 1 pitch on its way. Pops this one up. Dozier has room in foul territory. 2 down.
The center fielder, number 28.
Next to hit, Leury Garcia. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch on the way. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. One and one. Here it is. Swing and a line drive. And this ought to plate a couple as this ball's down for extra bases. And the second run will score as the lead will change hands now at 4-3. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
The batter will be Nick Madrigal as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Line but speared on a hop. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is. Whit Merrifield.
The second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
Now the pitch.
You know, because
hit out towards second. Scooped up. On to first and a big out to start the 7th. 1 gone.
The right fielder, number 12.
One man gone now for KC in the 7th. And that'll bring up Jorge Soler to hit next. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
And that brings in Hunter Dozier. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Here he comes again, 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play.
Gotta believe that was a mislocation because it missed right down the middle. This guy's gonna have nightmares at the plate thinking about missing that one.
2-2 to Hunter Dozier. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today. KC down in order. Score holds at 4-3. Bottom of the inning now, and up next it'll be Tim Anderson.
Tim Anderson.
He's set and the pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Takes this the other way to right, and there's a base hit, so a chance for some insurance here to start out the home half of the 7th.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there.
Now
that's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Here's a look over to first, and he'll get back in standing. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. So now to the plate, Yoan Moncada, as he'll go after the first pitch and line one into right field for a base hit.
The bat, the first baseman,
Chris Bubich will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far. Up next, Jose Abreu. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those. Bats behind it because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
He's set. Here it comes. Line toward the alley and left center. And this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get one, if not both of them, home.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Into the box now, Eloy Jimenez, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. No hits to this point. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Moncada on third. Abreu is at second with nobody out. Swing and a ball hit toward the shortstop, Mondesi. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Now to bat, Yasmani Grandal. We'll see if he can deliver here. Runners still at second and third with one away now. First pitch of the AB now. Bit of an ill-advised swing that time as that ball got in on him.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create heart.
Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. The runners will stay put. However, the count evens at 1. Second and third here, one man out. And he fouls this one off. And this is swung on and missed, so they come right after him, and it remains second and third, but with two away now.
The catcher, Zach Collins.
Now the first pitch. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
I understand wanting to be aggressive, but I also understand that you can occasionally be foolish. That's a foolish swing right there. This guy's been struggling to find his zone, and you might have just bailed him out.
Ready with the 1-1. Swing and a miss. Good sinking action there. 1-2.
He's got a chance to ring up back-to-back Ks here, and that would be huge in this situation.
And it's fouled away. Here's the 1-2. Now a curveball stays inside. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Fouled off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Here's the 2-2. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Waiting on it is Benintendi, and they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the 1-run scores here in the frame. Sox get 1. Here's Carlos Santana now. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
This is the part of the game where I think we really start seeing what teams are made of, both in terms of battling back, showing some resilience.
Aaron Bummer has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 39, Aaron.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1. Pitch is away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. And this is going to find its way into right for a base hit. And the leadoff man's on to start the 8th.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, he'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Hanser Alberto stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
These are the moments that don't always show up on the highlight film right here. Big spot. They have a chance right here. This guy mixes in a knock. They have a chance to get right back in this game. If not, if he grounds into a double play, it's pretty much over.
Garcia will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our 2 starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Now into the box, Salvador Perez. Lifetime against this pitcher. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
The 1-1 home. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And he'll take this over to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner moves into scoring position at second.
And you know, guys, if this bat doesn't break, it's probably a double play ball, but that just wasn't happening here. Good job to make sure of one, though.
Gerard Dyson is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Watching him on the mound right now, I think he's just having trouble throwing strikes to this guy. Up only 2 runs, I don't think he's working around him.
Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. From the belt, kicks and deals to 2-2 now.
I know closers are known for having the nastiest stuff on the team. Exploding fastballs, devastating off speed. But they'd be lying if they didn't say they wanted a 2-run, 3-run lead. That's exactly what this guy has a chance to do. Hand it to that monster in the 9th with a 2-run lead.
The 2-2. Three and 2, a full count to the Royal center fielder.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole and getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Looking to wiggle out of this, here it is. Adalberto Mondesi is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
2-0 now. A 2-1 count to the leadoff hitter for Kansas City.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. That slider looked like...
Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run. Royals strand a pair. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. In now is Adam Eaton.
The right fielder, Adam.
As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there. A 1 pitch on its way.
I got a ball, 1 strike. I got to count 1 and 2.
Trying to go the other way. This is looped out toward third. And this will be no problem over at third. And there's the first out. Now to the plate here is Leury Garcia, who drove in 2 runs on a double in his last at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
The batter, number 1.
And stepping in, Nick Madrigal. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Line towards center field. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Now batting.
Ambush tactics right there.
Yeah.
But he didn't try and do too much. He stayed in there and just drove it back up the middle.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson.
He swings and sends it on a line to right center.
And this is going to be his 4th hit of the game, as this should wind up as extra bases. The relay throw, and he is in there with an RBI triple.
Hey, D-Roll, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Standing in now, Yohan Moncada, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. And he's got a shot at history. Needs to send one over the wall to complete the cycle. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well, as he's behind. Swing and a liner. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Oh, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Sent on the ground out to second. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
That's pure pitch recognition right there. He's able to get the front foot down, backdoor breaking ball, and drive it the other way. That's the kind of thing that fires me up.
Jesse Hahn enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning. Stepping in now, Eloy Jimenez. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold. The 1-0 delivery. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Lifetime against Jesse Hahn. Small sample, a perfect 1-for-1. Two and one after the foul ball there. And that misses up and in. 3-1.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
The 3-1 pitch. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. And this is down for extra bases, and with 2 out, this might get them both home. Now the relay home. Tried to make it home when he shouldn't have, and now they've got him hung up. And he'll be tagged out heading toward the plate, and with that, the inning is over. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Those are just 2 great takes right there. Those are pretty good pitches. Sliders down the way, both of them. Just off the plate. Couldn't get the batter to fish.
3-0 to him now. Now the pitch. Now a ball ripped into deep center field. Garcia has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
The batter number 50.
Liam Hendricks takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 31, Liam Hendricks.
First offering on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always hitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
At the plate, Jorge Soler. 0-1 the count. Pitch on the way. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. In previous meetings with Liam Hendricks, he's 1 for 5. The 1-1 home. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. KC down to their final strike in this one. Fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And a swing and a miss as they definitely had him reaching for that one. And this ball game is over.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
8-3 is today's final. The Chicago White Sox rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Michael Kopech earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious White Sox, 8 runs on 16 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. For Kansas City, 3 runs, 11 hits. No errors. They left 11 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 22 minutes. Our paid attendance at Garrett. Inside the Show with your host, Justin Allegri. Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Welcome to your Saturday edition of Inside the Show. I'm Justin Allegri. Starting in the American League Central, the Tigers had 12 hits as a team as they beat the Tribe in Cleveland 7-4. The New York Yankees got 12 hits in this one as they destroyed the Rays 8-1. The win was their 7th in a row. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim got 11 hits overall as they beat the Blue Jays in Toronto 9-5. The Oakland Athletics got a win over the Astros in Houston 3-2. The Friars put together 10 total hits as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 5-0. The Phillies combined for a 4-hitter as they beat the Braves in Atlanta 4-1. The Reds